What is good, YouTube? A Squad 72, and today I'm bringing you guys another My Hero Academia video. And yeah, man, I just finished watching episodes 43 and 44. I know it's been a little minute, but like I just got done watching these episodes, and I gotta say, y'all, man, like I've never been so underwhelmed in like watching like some episodes of My Hero before. Like I realized like season 1 was like kind of a lot of build up, so I didn't really like think too like negatively about it. But man, like I said, I just got done watching 43 and 44, and the level of underwhelmness, whatever that would be, the level of me being underwhelmed was at an all-time high. So we pick up where Deku just beat Muscular and his 1,000,000%, which I still can't wrap my head around, because my boy hasn't mastered 100% yet, but yet we're gonna do 1,000,000%. So whether that's explained later on or not, that's I guess none of my business. But still, like I just don't know. So yeah, we've alerted everybody. We need to alert about Bakugo being targeted. So everybody knows this, but then they immediately cut over to Bakugo running out in the middle of the woods trying to fight somebody, when they just told this dude, hey, listen, don't try and find anybody, don't act independently, just get to a secure location and just chill out. He's with Todoroki, so I mean he's in good hands, but at the same time Todoroki has his kid on his back, and so he's not operating at like 100% capacity. So we're kind of at a handicap match, because they're fighting against Moonfish, this escaped death row convict. So I mean, if any time it would be to like a good idea to run, this would be the time to do so. But no, like Bakugo to me is like a very smart dumb person, and especially in this scene, like this scene actually proves it for me, because it's like, man, listen, this is not a game, this isn't a joke. Like, you're a child, these are real villains that will kill you if need be. So I didn't really quite understand that. I mean, I see that like pride gets into the way, and different. I feel like this was like misguided, like anger or pride, because he brings up Deku. He's like, I know he's done something, I know he's like, he told him to tell me not to fight or whatever it is. And I don't know how he jumps to these conclusions. I don't know how he came to that, seeing that they've been isolated this entire time. You got the gas behind them, they have Moonfish in front of them, and I'm talking about like Todoroki and Bakugo at this point in time. So how he jumps to this conclusion is beyond me, but yes, that whole thing happened. And so Deku runs into Shoji and Tokoyami, which I was actually trying to figure out what was going on with Tokoyami, because up until this part he's been mumbling reverie in the dark, he's been doing his darkness training. So I was like anticipating what his like the fruits of his training would be. And with that being said, man, we didn't see it, because he lost control of his quirk, which is interesting, because we've never really seen, other than like Deku do this, like lose control or not being able to control his quirk. But he lost control of his entire quirk, and like he said before, in darkness it gets more difficult to control because it's a dark shadow, it's his quirk. But long story short, they devise a plan to funnel him in and have him take on Moonfish, seeing that Moonfish has blade teeth, and like his quirk it's pretty good, I guess. I don't like it's a dope looking quirk. When I first saw it, I didn't think it was really going to be this guy's teeth, but nonetheless, it's a dope quirk. So Tokoyami shows up, and to what I see, it looks like he kills this guy. And what made me think that was not only like the sheer like beating this dude got, but the way it happened and what he went through to end up at this point. Far as Tokoyami threw this dude through several trees, this dude got hit a lot. And they show him after the fact, and his teeth are all broken up. He's sitting up against a tree, and I'm like, yo, this guy has to be dead. The way he's wrapped up, and the way he doesn't have any movement of like his arms or anything, he can't really brace for anything because he's all like mummified. So I'm like, this guy has to be dead. And so now I'm more interested to see how Tokoyami addresses these problems, and how he deals and comes to terms with the fact that he may possibly just kill the guy. Like, that's a lot to take on for like a high school kid, to know like, man, I killed somebody. So I'm more interested in that storyline. So yeah, that whole thing happens. and then you have the crazy chick, which I heard her name eludes me. My apologies for that, but her name eludes me. But she's like crazy to the point to where like she gives off this vibe of this chick is crazy. So with that being said, man, out of everything that happened between these two episodes, like back to back, the dopest part to me might have been the fight between Mustard and the Iron Dude and the chick with the huge hands. With that being said, the way they deduced the fact that, hey, wait a minute, the way this gas is like rotating is almost like a typhoon, and how she noticed the pattern of how it's swirling and how it's not expanding, it's just staying in this one spot. So somebody must be the epicenter of this gas, and so they deduce this and they go ahead and take on the problem. And it's just it's another kid who just happens to have his quirk is to make gas, and he can sense movements through his gas, which was very, very dope. Because there's not so many people who can use it, who have a quirk like that allows them to not only like have a certain radius of range, but also to be able to have some type of sensory throughout that range. And I thought that was a very cool type quirk. He's like, yeah, my gas lets me, the way the gas moves, I can feel that. I know where you are. I know the movements that you're making. And I thought like that's it's almost like this quirk is like how everybody says it's an extension of who you are. It's an extension of you. And he uses it very well. And what also tripped me out the most was the fact that this guy carries a gun, like a real legit 6-shooter gun, like it's high noon 6-shooter gun. And he's not afraid to use it. And luckily it was against the right opponent, the metal guy, because anybody else, most likely they would have died. So it just happened to pan out exactly how they needed it to. And I thought that was the best part of both episodes. It was a very good fight because they built tension. It's like, okay, so it is a sense of like, hey, how are we actually going to get out of this? They did it very well, because me personally, I forgot about her. I don't even know if we even seen her ability before, her quirk to like make her hands grow. Is that all she can do? Is that all she can like make expand? Is just her hands or her whole body? So that was pretty nice. And then the way they took him out as well too, like that was very good. So I will say, like, to me, that was the best part. Bakugo and Tokoyami both get captured by Mr. Compress, this like magic Sagi the Clown type guy. And I mean, it is what it is. I don't really know how I feel about it, because he did it so well, and he finessed it so well, because nobody noticed that they had been missing. They didn't make a peep, didn't make a sound, and he shows up and it's like, yeah, I took your friends, fight me. And but he doesn't want to fight, he runs away. And so it's like, that's pretty cool. Like, the objective is capture Bakugo and get out of there. So I really do enjoy the fact that that actually happened. But I mean, overall, for the most part, man, other than the fight with Mustard, I gotta say, man, these last 2 episodes that I've seen, 43 and 44, were very underwhelming. Not too many things pushed the story forward. And I don't realize I'm saying over 2 episodes, but you gotta realize, like, if somebody, like, I've seen the entire series up to this point, and it's like, yeah, it's been pretty solid, but this particular section, I just feel like it's been dragging on a little too long. But other than that, man, like I said, dope Mustard fight. Moonfish's ability is pretty good. The crazy chick, she's just crazy. It is what it is. But yeah, man, I can't really think of anything that like really stood out to me. Dabi's still the greatest. I'm still like Team Dabi all the way. But yeah, man. Other than that, man, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll holla at y'all later, man. I'm gonna actually be working on these a little bit more, so I got a little bit more extra time on my hands. So yeah, I'll get caught up on the entire series, and then we'll just go, I guess, week to week, and yeah, we'll be in there. So yeah, man, thank you guys. Thank you. Let me slow down. Thank you guys for checking out the video, and I'll holla at y'all later. Peace.